Hank Thompson is one of baseball's barrier breakers, although so many folks have never heard of who this legendary ball player was. Hank Thompson, along with his Monarch teammate Willard Brown, would join the St. Louis Browns in 1947. They would become the first two African-American teammates in the modern era of Major League Baseball to play on a Major League team. Just shortly after Jackie Robinson, Larry Doby had integrated both the National League and American Leagues respectively. They all were part of breaking baseball's color barrier. But Hank Thompson, he had all the tools to be a superstar.
The all-around talent Hank Thompson to the dish now. Hank Thompson, of course, part of some great teams with the New York Giants in the 1950s. And a foul ball left side.
Before Hank made it to the major leagues, he broke out in the Negro American League. In his first year with the Monarchs, he was only 17 years old, and he hit .315.
Right side, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket.
Even as a rookie, Thompson was one of the best hitters in the Negro American League in OPS plus and as an all-around hitter. And a few seasons later, his power started to really develop.
Smith turns to the right on the move. He's got it, and that is out number 3. In the air, center field. McDonald moving back for this one. He's got it, and that is that. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. The other way. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
That's smacked on a line to center. McDonald calls it in, 2 away. Diving, and he can't make the play. And they hold the winning run at third here, as it'll take another two-out hit to win this one.
Henry Hank Thompson is a tremendously underrated baseball player. He joins the Kansas City Monarchs at age 17 and became almost an instant star, playing the infield, primarily third base. But Hank Thompson was also a war hero. He was a machine gunner during World War II, fought in the Battle of the Bulge. When he was discharged from the military in 1946, resumed a great career right the moment he gets back with the Monarchs. Hank Thompson had stardom written all over him.
Hank Thompson steps into the box. Singy Thompson had an unreal doubleheader one day in 1946. 2 homers in each game, 4 total. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That doubleheader you mentioned, Boog, is just really impressive because those games were at Crosley Field, home of the Cincinnati Reds. Hank really showed he had major league talent there.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Perry around third. He'll score, and it's 1-0. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Picks himself up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Down the left field line, looks like extra bases. And that one's going to get into the corner. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
And I just want to do my thing as I talk about a feeling that cannot be explained, or a love that cannot be contained in a measurement of time.
Here comes the sweet swinging 17-year-old Hank Thompson. What an all-around season Thompson had in 1947 for the Monarchs. Led the league in homers, 6th in the league in wins above replacement. Ripped on a line. Smith hauls it in, and there's one away.
Man, the whole Monarchs lineup in 1947 could slog. They had 33 homers in 65 games. The rest of the league had 27 combined.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Ripped into left center, base hit.
Losing my balance. When people be different, don't trip on their habits. Keep loving yourself, don't worry about their absence. Don't crease now, I never.
Hank Thompson had all the tools you needed to be a great star. He was essentially a 5-tool third baseman who hit for power, hit for average, could field, could run, and could throw. Played a dazzling infield, primarily third base. Yeah, that's how good Hank Thompson was.
Hank Thompson digging in now.
Well, not a lot of players could fill up a box score like Hank Thompson. Power, speed, batting average. He really had it all, Boog.
Tried to check his swing there. Appeal to third. Did not go. Two outs. This one popped up. Murray under it. Brings it in for the third out. Now fly ball to right center. McDonald brings it in with a nice running grab. Ripped into right center for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Fly ball to right. Smith pulls it down, and there's two gone.
In 1948, Hank led the Negro American League in steals.
Here's Thompson to hit now. There's a swing and a drive. Banks off the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Perry coming home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And that one fouled off. Thompson absolutely crushes this one. No doubt about it. A long home run.
Just a bit. Let me talk my.
The St. Louis Browns thought that Hank Thompson and Willard Brown would do for them what Jackie had done for Brooklyn in terms of black fans coming over to watch the Browns play. And so they never got a fair shot with the St. Louis Browns. Hank Thompson and Willard Brown both realized that they had left a team in the Kansas City Monarchs who were far better than the St. Louis Browns. Hank Thompson comes back home to Kansas City and immediately puts up huge numbers. Shortly thereafter, the New York Giants come calling. And Henry Thompson again would break barriers by becoming the only player to integrate 2 major league teams, the St. Louis Browns and the New York Giants.
One down. Hank Thompson steps into the box. 1948, Thompson back with the Monarchs. Boy, he lit up the league.
He did, Boog. Led the league in steals, second in homers, third in WAR.
First offering, and it just misses.
Hank was so good in 1948. You have to think the St. Louis Browns were kicking themselves for letting him go after the 1947 season.
One down, runners at second and third. Liner caught at second.
After how Hank played in 1948, it was a no-brainer for the Giants to pursue him in 49. Really solid addition for him.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes a nice running catch. One away. Thompson lifts one in the air, right field and deep. That's back, and that one's gone.
With the way to success and it tastes bittersweet. I mean, you far from your kin, you not one of them. To them, your light and get grim like a gremlin.
In 1946, when Bob Feller and Satchel Paige hook up in an epic barnstorming tour from East Coast to West Coast, right after the World Series in 1946. Bob Feller had his All-Stars, and the legendary Satchel Paige had his Satchel Paige All-Stars. We're talking the creme de la creme on both teams. Satchel's lineup was stacked. Buck O'Neil, Quincy True, Willard Brown. And according to Bob Feller, the best of the bunch on that Satchel Paige All-Star team was a young Hank Thompson.
Thompson coming up to face the heater from Van Meter, Bob Feller. Chris, the matchups Thompson had against Bob Feller, they really propelled him into the National League. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Gardner makes the catch, inning over. Feller back to work. Lifted in the air, right center field. And it's caught. And there's one down.
Boog, you mentioned those barnstorming games Hank played in. He hit several big homers against Bob Feller in a year where Feller led the majors in wins, shutouts, and strikeouts. Just tremendous.
Out there to center. Hunter under it. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Out towards right center field. Bell on the move. And there's two down. Thompson coming up to face the heater from Van Meter, Bob Feller. First offering misses the mark. Chris, the matchups Thompson had against Bob Feller, they really propelled him into the National League. Gets him to chase after that one.
Boog, you mentioned those barnstorming games Hank played in. He hit several big homers against Bob Feller in a year where Feller led the majors in wins, shutouts, and strikeouts. Just tremendous.
The 1-1. That's a base hit as a run scores.
And watching my blood on the TV get spilled out. Now I got a little older, no love for the system, and I'm reaching back for the now. And that's really.
Thompson would then go on to face in a game against Larry Doby, where they become the two first black players to compete against one another in Major League Baseball. Oh, but there's more. Hank Thompson would face the great Don Newcombe, and it would be the first time that a black hitter had faced a black pitcher in Major League Baseball history. And of course, Hank Thompson, Willie Mays, and the great Monty Irvin would form the Majors' first all-black outfield, even though Hank Thompson was an infielder by trade. His versatility made him very special.
Welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Hank Thompson digging in now. That outfield of Thompson, Willie Mays, and Monty Irvin, not just the first all-black outfield in Major League history, but it came in the 1951 World Series. Next pitch inside. Now 2-0.
That all-black outfield we were talking about, it happened because New York's right fielder got hurt sliding into third in the last game of the season, just 2 pitches before Bobby Thompson hit the shot heard around the world. And that's how Hank Thompson joined Mays and Irvin in the outfield in the World Series.
Next pitch is downstairs. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Ripped into left center for a base hit. Palmer rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 1-1.
Big RBI for him right there. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Swung on, belted. Fox going back some more, grabs it right up against the wall. Runner tags up for third. And that one is lifted in the air. Fox drops steps, heads back on it. Makes the grab on the run. Both runners tagging. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. And now they trail by 1. And welcome back. Here's Thompson to hit now. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. And a ground ball to first. And foul ball. The 0-2. Gets under and pops it up. Casey drifts towards it. And out number one on the grab. And the first offering is not close. And there's a foul ball. Two on, one out. Up the middle. Diving, and he can't make the play. Around third. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle. Whips it to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. Laser base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. One runs in. Murray headed for the plate. He'll score as well. Back to a one-run game. It's 7-6. Thompson to the plate with a big opportunity here. And here it comes. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my!
Henry Thompson's career was cut so short by some of his own doing, and he would be the first, if he was still with us, to tell you that he lived his life in such a way that it really did kind of hurt his professional baseball career. He only plays 9 years in the major leagues. And again, it's so unfortunate that his career was cut so dreadfully short that it never got to play out in the fashion in which Henry Thompson would be the first to say that he wished it would have Had things worked out maybe a little bit differently, Henry suffered a lot of darkness during his childhood that unfortunately carried over into his playing career that really hindered him from having what I believe would have potentially been a Hall of Fame caliber career.